Hey guys, I have another layout to share with you, and this one is for Mercytiara's layout challenge that she's having over there at her channel. And the challenge is basically to create a layout on why you love scrapbooking, or why do you love to scrapbook, or somewhere in between those lines. Or it could just be about scrapbooking in general. You're pretty much free to do what you want. So this is what I came up with. And this is a 12 by 12 layout, and it's of me and my family, my family there in the picture, and of course the reasons of why I love to scrapbook. So the number one reason why I love doing it is, of course, to preserve my family's memories and to cherish all the moments that we have by looking back on all the pictures in my scrapbook layouts and my mini albums and stuff like that. So for the title, I put to always cherish these moments, and you see the to always there, to always cherish, and these moments is all the way down here. These moments. Okay, so like I said, this is a 12 by 12 layout, and the paper that I used is from Webster's Pages. And I distressed the edges first, and then I inked it with antique linen and then walnut stain. Okay, and so on the top here I used all of my handmade flowers, as you can see, the top corner, and then I stuffed, what I love to do a lot in my layouts is use a lot of fabrics, different texture fabrics and different material, and I just kind of like stuff it under there, or I like tuck it in behind the flowers in little bunches. I don't know, I'm really getting into that. I love the texture that it gives. I think it's so adorable and so cute. And then I also use some of the Prima Printery paper. The paper pad, there's like a couple pieces of the paper that have like parts where you can cut them out, and that's what I did, and I just kind of tucked them underneath the flowers. And on this one I put I love us, where it says notes or note, I love us. And I have tulle, and like this little watch was a little cutout from the paper, and my paper roses, and some more mesh material, mesh fabric right here. And so the colors on this layout is black, lime green, aqua, and like a light salmon pink color. Okay, and then let's finish off the side. So I have my paper rosebuds that I made, and I still need to do a tutorial on this so I can show you guys how to make it, and you could make your own paper rosebuds and put it on your layouts and projects. Then I have some of this cute spray. I love this spray. And part of the title, these moments down here. And on the clocks of the paper, I didn't want it to be, just plain. Like everything else was embellished on my layout, so I wanted to add, some texture or something different to the clocks here. So I just added like each of the clocks has its own color. So on the blue clock I put a blue paper rose, and right here the green one I put a little green flower, and for this one I put this pink, the salmon pink color flower on top, and a little black flower for that clock. Okay, and let me see, this right here is a picture of me and my husband and my baby boy. And on the edge, I took my X-Acto knife, and I made a little edge on it, made a little line. And I saw that from Michelle's video. She's One Michelle Joy. Hey girl, thank you so much for that. I totally stole your technique. I don't know, I love the way it came out, how it turned out on your layout, so I wanted to use it on mine. I thought it was just so cute. And then up here, some more of my flowers, and some more material, some spray, and paper roses. And right here, I have some rulers. Like, well, this right here is some measuring tape, and this ruler came from the Prima Printery paper that I just fussy cut. And down here is some more of my flowers. Oh, and right here is two different types of lace or trim. Okay, my handmade flowers, and I still need to do a tutorial on this one too. Sorry guys, I'm like really behind. I just really had to get this layout done because the deadline is tomorrow, so I need to get this uploaded today. And some more material just stuck in there. Okay. And down here is my reasons of why I love to scrapbook, besides the, you know, to cherish all of our moments and preserve our memories, which is number one. The rest of my reasons are just journal them down here. So I have, I love to scrapbook because I'm addicted to it. It's a stress reliever, it's challenging. I get to express myself in scrapbooking. It keeps me busy, it's artistic, it's very beautiful, and I just love doing it. So that's that. Then on the bottom of that is all of my flowers again. And here's another journal spot. I just put the most important of all my reasons is, of course, preserving and keeping our memories alive in the pages of my scrapbook. So that's that bottom corner. And I did the paint splatter technique again. And instead of putting, you know, instead of splattering the paint on the page, on the paper, before I add all my embellishments, I decided to finish my layout, you know, with all my embellishments and everything, and then I went over on top with 3 different colors of the paint splatter, which is the lime green, the aqua, and the black color. And I just love the way that turned out. I love it because there's like, you can see the paint splatters on some of the flowers and some of the embellishments. Like you can see it on that little, that crystal, that clear bauble there, or whatever that thing is called. And it's just, I love the way it looks. You know, there's some paint splatters on here, and some on the flowers. You can see it on that pink flower. I think that looks really nice, and there's just a couple dots on the picture too from the paint. So I thought it turned out really, really cute. Okay, I think that's about it. So this is basically my entry for her challenge, and I want to thank her so much for doing this because it's exactly what I wanted to do. Like, I was so excited when I found out about her challenge, and I just had to do my own. And I found out about it like 2 days ago. So I really wanted to create this before the deadline because the deadline is tomorrow. So I'm going to get this uploaded today. Alright guys, so I really hope you like what I created. And if you want, go ahead and leave me a comment on what you guys think about it. And thank you guys so much for watching.